Welcome to the first episode of StampStarfish. The purpose of these tutorials are to teach you how to sell your stamps and get the best price for them. There's definitely an art form to selling a stamp online because depending on how you search or how you list it on various different marketplaces, you're going to get a good selling price or even a terrible selling price. So these tutorials are meant to show you how to get the best price for them. In this first episode, we're going to be looking at how to sell the Haunted House collection issued by Canada Post in 2015. This edition is the follow-up to the successful 2014 launch of the Haunted Canada series. Just like the 2014 edition, each of these 5 illustrated stamps focuses on a different supernatural site with a special effect. Their images made extra eerie through the use of holographic foil. The first stamp is based in Vancouver's Gastown district, the headless spirit of a brakeman who was decapitated by a train nearly a century ago, or Red River Trails in Manitoba of a Métis couple driving an ox cart that disappears into thin air. Then there's Marie-Josephette Corriveau of Quebec who, after being arrested, tried and executed on charges of killing her husband. The reputed murderess of New France was placed in an iron cage and her body left hanging in a tree. In our example, we would be looking to see how we can sell this particular stamp for the best price possible. In this example, or this case study, we're going to look at 3 different keyword searches to see if 2 things are verified. First, if this is a seasonal item that sells better around Halloween, and if keywords actually do make a difference. So when I do my first search here, just looking up the original Canada 2860, which is the Scott catalog ID for this price, or for this stamp, we can see that there are quite a few sales in October, which do make sense. But then there's quite a bit of a jump from October 10th to August 30th. And prices seem to be very consistent. $4.60, $4.99, $5.22 plus shipping, and that kind of thing. Now, if we change the keyword and look at something a little bit more theme-based, based on the haunted house or Halloween theme, we can see quite a bit more activity. October 18th, we see the set of 5 stamps being sold. Again, October 14th, October 12th, October 12th, October 12th. So there's quite a bit of activity under this keyword search. So this could be obviously between A and B split testing. This is definitely a better choice of keyword searches. So when we suggest to a client how to go about selling this particular stamp online, we would definitely start going toward this route, toward a theme-based. But if you look at, let's say, a different type of theme, the Halloween theme, what can we see here? Also a lot more activity. October 12th, October 12th, October 10th, but this is a different stamp than the one we have. This is another good example. $14, hey? October 10th. October 10th, another sale. October 8th, another sale. And then a different type of stamp, but Halloween-based theme. So there's a lot of activity in October because we can see a jump between the Octobers and then Septembers and then August. So there's definitely a seasonal-based activity going on here, and keywords do make quite a bit of difference. So in what we would suggest is probably diving more into the theme-based keyword searches, doing a little bit more testing, and see if we can get the right combination of demand based on the type of keyword searches we would look at. So, what did we learn from the tutorial today? There were 2 things I picked up. First, keyword searches will make a big difference in the price that you will be able to sell your stamp for. We saw this on 2 different examples. The second thing that we were able to get from today's tutorial is that seasonality makes a big difference on the frequency of sale. The Halloween stamps definitely did better in fall, particularly in September and October. However, we did see a lot of sales drop off during the summer months, which makes sense People were probably buying these stamps based on buying them for gifts for their kids, or maybe they're just in a festive mood. So what we learned today is if you do have stamps that are seasonal based, for example, Christmas editions, Halloween editions, and that kind of thing, perhaps it makes better sense to hold on to these for when that timing is right, because then demand will increase and you may be able to get a better price on when you decide to sell those particular stamps. Stay tuned for another episode of how to sell your stamp collection here on StampStarfish, and make sure to check out the website, because some of these keyword searches that I do talk about, I have made a cheat sheet for free, which you will be able to get if you decide to join our newsletter.